Every morning, millions of people wake up with good intentions. They generally want to improve their lives. Maybe this is the week they'll finally learn that skill, apply for that job, start that business, build another income stream, or finally take control of their future. But something strange happens. Before they've created anything, before they've finished anything, before they've even taken one meaningful step, hours have disappeared. Not because they were watching comedy, not because they were playing games, they were watching educational videos, listening to podcasts, reading articles, saving posts, downloading AI tools, researching business ideas. Everything looked productive, but almost nothing moved them forward. And I think that's one of the biggest traps on the internet today. Not that it makes us lazy, but that it makes us feel productive while keeping us exactly where we are. By the end of this video, I want to show you the mindset that quietly keeps millions of people busy without actually helping them build the life they're working so hard for. And once you see it, you'll never look at your screen the same way again. Chapter 1. The Internet's Greatest Illusion. I don't think the internet is the problem. In fact, the internet has created opportunities our parents could only dream about. Today, you can learn almost any skill for free, meet clients from another continent, start a business from your bedroom, or build an audience with nothing more than a phone. The internet isn't the enemy, but it does have one dangerous illusion. It makes consuming information feel almost identical to making progress. Think about it. You watch a video about freelancing, then another about AI, then another about making money online, then another about remote jobs. By the end of the day, you feel like you've invested in your future. But here's the uncomfortable question. What actually changed? Did you build anything? Did you improve one skill? Did you finish one project? Or did you simply collect more ideas? Learning matters. Research matters. That's exactly what we do here on Oglove Media. But information only becomes valuable when it changes what you do after you close the video. Otherwise, it's just another form of entertainment. Chapter 2. The Feeling of Progress. Can I ask you something? Right now, how many browser tabs do you have open? How many courses have you started but never finished? How many YouTube videos are waiting inside your Watch Later playlist? How many PDFs are sitting inside a folder called Read Later? How many AI tools have you bookmarked, promising yourself you'll try them someday? Now, here's the difficult question. How many finished projects do you have? Not ideas, not plans, not saved videos. Finished work. Because your brain doesn't always know the difference between learning and doing. Watching someone build a business feels productive. Watching someone edit videos feels productive. Watching someone explain freelancing feels productive. But none of those things actually build your future. The uncomfortable truth is this: your future isn't built by everything you know. It's built by what you're willing to finish. And I think that's where many of us get stuck. Not because we're not learning, but because we're learning faster than we're building. A few months ago, I noticed something that honestly made me laugh. I kept telling myself, I'll watch that later. Every useful video, every interesting business idea, every AI tutorial went straight into my Watch Later playlist. Then one day, I opened it. There were hundreds of videos I genuinely believed would improve my life. But then I looked at my laptop. I had nowhere near that number of completed projects. That realization was uncomfortable because I wasn't short of information. I was short of execution. And I realized something. The videos weren't changing my life. The projects were.
Before we continue, let me make you one promise. Oglove Media will never tell you success is easy. We won't promise overnight results. We won't chase every new trend just because everyone else is talking about it. Instead, we'll do the research, question popular advice, and help you make better decisions with your time, your money, and your skills. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for, I'd love for you to subscribe. We're building a community of people who don't just consume information, they use it to build better opportunities. Now, let's talk about the trap that's much harder to notice. Chapter 3. Opportunity Addiction. I don't think most people are addicted to social media. I think they are addicted to possibility. Every scroll offers hope. A new AI tool, a new business, a new investment, a new country hiring, a new side hustle.
A new shortcut, and every single one whispers the same thing. This could be the answer you've been looking for. So, you click. You imagine your future. You feel excited. And before you've given that idea enough time to work, another exciting idea appears. Then another. Then another. Without realizing it, you spend your life beginning instead of building. You don't have a consistency problem. You have an interruption problem. Every new opportunity interrupts the last one. Every new trend steals attention from yesterday's commitment, until eventually you become someone who's always preparing but never producing. And maybe that's why so many people feel like they're working hard without getting anywhere. Chapter 4. The most expensive thing you'll ever waste. People often say, time is money. I don't completely agree. Money can come back. Time doesn't. But there's something even more valuable than time: your attention. Because whatever consistently has your attention eventually shapes your future. Think about it. If you spend 6 months giving your full attention to learning video editing, you'll probably become a better editor. If you spend 6 months building a portfolio, you'll have something real to show people. If you spend 6 months solving problems for businesses, you'll become more valuable. But if you spend those same 6 months jumping from one opportunity to another, always searching for the next shortcut, you'll probably end up exactly where you started. Not because you weren't working, but because your attention was divided into too many directions. I think one of the biggest lies we tell ourselves is this: I'm keeping my options open. Sometimes, keeping your options open is exactly what's keeping your future closed. Because every time you switch directions, you start from the beginning again. And beginners rarely get paid. People who stay long enough to become useful usually do. Chapter 5. Consumption versus creation. I want you to imagine two people. Both spend 2 hours every evening after work. The first person watches videos, learns about freelancing, reads Reddit, tests AI tools, saves business ideas, downloads another course. At the end of the month, they've consumed over 60 hours of information. Now, look at the second person. They also spend 2 hours, but instead of watching, they build. One evening, they design a logo. The next, they edit a short video. Then they write an article. Then they improve it. Then they build a small portfolio. At the end of the same month, they don't know as much as the first person, but they've created something. And that's the difference. The internet rewards consumption. Your future rewards creation. Read that again in your mind. The internet rewards consumption. Your future rewards creation. One gives you the feeling of progress. The other creates actual progress. Chapter 6. If I had to start again tomorrow. If I woke up tomorrow with no audience, no connections, no reputation, I'd still use the internet, but I'd use it differently. I wouldn't spend my mornings scrolling. I'd spend them building. If I needed help, I'd search for exactly one answer. Then I'd close the browser. I'd finish the work in front of me. Because the internet works best when it answers questions, not when it decides what deserves your attention. There's a huge difference. One puts you in control, the other lets the algorithm decide what your future looks like. And that's a decision I don't want to hand over. So, maybe the internet isn't keeping you broke. Maybe it's keeping you busy enough that you never notice what's missing. And what's missing isn't another course, another AI tool, another side hustle, another productivity app. It's finished work. Because finished work creates confidence. Finished work creates opportunities. Finished work gets noticed. Finished work gets paid. Tomorrow morning, before you open YouTube, before you check WhatsApp, before you ask ChatGPT another question, spend 30 minutes creating something. Write one page, edit one video, design one screen, practice one skill. Finish one small piece of work. Then, use the internet as a tool, not as a place to hide. Before you leave, I want you to answer one question in the comments. What's one project you've been planning for months but still haven't started? Don't say one day. Write it down. Post it in the comments. Not because I want more comments, but because sometimes the first step towards finishing something is saying out loud that you're finally going to begin. And if you're reading someone else's answer, encourage them, because that's the kind of community I want us to build here. At Oglove Media, we're not here to sell dreams. We're here to build opportunities. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.